Welcome to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense is on the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So Iowa State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games.
It's a running room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Beck. Good timing on the quick out. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown! Close. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Finley. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gandy. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Sowell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The Cyclones need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
You got to be so careful too, Dave. Because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adapting. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Independence Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on them.
Ball's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when. Come to fruition, but how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the gun to give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just kidding.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage was all over him before. A chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Floating away. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sowell. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
Quickly out to the tight end. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So now it's 2nd and long. side is complete. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback takes a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.